Good morning. It is Sunday, February 18th, and I just have something on my mind that I want to say to remind people about the ways of the world and how other people operate. Now, for example, you might have an event, you might have something that you want people to come to, and they just, decide they don't want to come or whatever. You might have a graduation, you might have a baby shower, whatever it is that you have that's of importance to you. And this even goes in business. Say, for instance, you contact your rental office and say, hey, I have a maintenance request, and they take 2 or 3 weeks to even respond back to you, acknowledging the maintenance request. Or say you have a child and your child's other parent only acknowledges certain things. For example, they acknowledge pictures when you send them to them, but they fail to acknowledge, hey, how is he or she doing, or things like that. So they fail to acknowledge the most important things that we think are of importance as parents. But to them, it ain't important because you're not on their agenda. So let's talk about agendas. Sometimes you're going to run into people who have an agenda of their own. And when people have agendas of their own and you don't fit nice, snug, tight, real smooth into their agenda, they tend to say, fuck you. Yep, that's the truth. However, there does come a time where the agenda changes. And then that's when they are needing you to fit their agenda, to come to whatever it is that they have going on. And they want you to show up for them. But let's keep in mind, when you had an agenda or you had something of great importance that you felt was important to you, they didn't show up. But now they want you to do exactly what they couldn't do for you. When you don't fit the agenda of other people, my strong suggestion to you and to anybody listening to this or watching anything that I post on my page, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Because you don't fit into their agenda at that time. But trust me, honey, you will fit into their agenda at some point in time. And then that is when you get to decide if you are actually going to rise to the occasion, show up, show out, and be that positive person for them, or you can make the decision that you don't want to show up. You want to bestow the same behavior onto them that they provided you when you needed them, or, whatever the case is. Life is about choices, and we all make choices every day. we choose to go to Starbucks and pay $6 for a coffee. By the way, I love ice white mocha chocolate made with blonde, whipped cream, and a little bit of caramel drizzle on top. I love that from Starbucks. One of my favorites. Matter of fact, if I get that and a cup of ice water, it's $6.84. So I will happily pay for what it is that I want. So, like I said, we all make choices about things that we want and things that we don't. So, be mindful. Be very mindful of the people that you choose to be around you, be in your space. That means your house, your car, around your children. You start noticing that their behavior are changing. You start noticing that your children's behavior is changing. Baby, you need to change up who you have around your children. You need to change up just anything new that's come around you that has caused you some type of havoc, some type of hell, some kind of headache. Because, baby, sometimes it ain't even worth it. Excuse me, not sometimes, all the time. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. So, remember, life is good. But life can only be good as if you are making the right choices for you, your family, and your life. Now, back to what I was saying about the agenda. If you don't fit the bill at the time of what they have going on, don't worry about it. They're making a conscious choice not to show up. Yeah, I said it. They're making a conscious choice not to show up. Now, I understand when people have physical things going on. They might be in a hospital, whatever. But most of the time, this is not the case for many people's situations. So, all I'm saying is, if you don't fit the bill of what they need at that time and place, they're not going to show up. They're not going to do the things that you're going to expect them to do. And like I said, fuck them. It's going to be a whole lot of people in life that is going to disappoint you, make you very unhappy, make you sick to your stomach, make you question, damn, is this somebody that I even want to be friends with? And if you have to question if you should or should not be friends with that person, more than likely you probably should not be friends with that person. You probably should go the other damn way. Life should not be about chaos all the time. Yes, life is chaotic. However, don't bring unnecessary chaos into your life. It's just not worth it. So stick to your agenda and not everybody else's agenda. And the people that are for you will show up for you every time. And like I said, fuck them. Fuck them. Don't be expecting people to be who you are. Don't expect people to be who you are. If you know you a good person and you do the most for your friends, you do the most for your family, and you expect that same thing back from other people, baby, don't set yourself up for failure. If they failed you once, if they failed you twice, more than likely, the motherfuckers are going to fail you again. So don't set yourself up for failure and just say fuck them. That's it. Those are really, really, really good words to use when you see a situation that ain't turning out the way you think it's supposed to, or the way you want it to turn out. Fuck them. Fuck FUCKEM. Now you can put a capital letter on that E and that M. Fuck and keep it moving. Stick with your agenda. Stick with what you got going on. Because best believe, baby, there going to be a time and place where they going to need you or want you to show up in the same capacity that they didn't bother to show up for you in. And then that's when you get to make a choice. And at that time, when you make that choice, you can say, fuck them, and keep on moving. Anyway, this message has been brought to you today by the letter F, which starts with follow, Fred, Felony, and Fiona. And more importantly, fuck them. Y'all have a good day.